attempt, reversed the position, got on top at the end of the round, and didn't really sustain too much damage other than the big body kicks at the beginning.
Clearly Eye in outstanding shape, barely breathing heavy after round one.
Oh, she ate that one hard. I mean, that sounds like someone is slapping the bag with a baseball bat.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, head kick, this is.
Valentina Shevchenko with a huge highlight tonight.
Terrible. I mean, that was a perfectly placed head kick.
It was the body kicks, man.
Yep.
She had taken those body kicks, so watch her hands. When she loaded up, she's thinking body and
Shin to
the dome. And
Priscilla Cachoeira can relate to this treatment in Valentina's flyweight debut.
John, I was grabbing my paper to try to find her name. But I mean, this is exactly what happened to Priscilla, and Valentina is going to beat her up.
Yeah, it looks like she opened her up with one of those elbows.
Big Dan is
Stoppage
looking
could come
very
here.
closely.
As it should be.
That's it.
And still, the UFC flyweight champion. Is there anyone who has anything for her at 125?
Here we see the takedown. I mean, just one of many. Literally every time she clinched up and fully committed to a takedown, she was able to achieve it. Now here's the end. She cinches up this crucifix position and just batters her with punches, then finally gets to a position where she can elbow. And Big Dan had seen enough. This is just horrific over and over and over again. She's slamming elbows and fists into the face of Jessica Andrade. Almost a merciful stoppage.
Yeah.
Because this fight was just a one-sided beatdown from the start.
Well over 200 strikes. Cachoeira.
Wow, she's tough, man.
Battling into the 9th minute of this fight.
Valentina just absolutely teeing off on Cachoeira, but she's surviving. She's still fighting.
And now
she's locking
sinking
up
the choke. Cachoeira still looking for a way out of it.
That's a tap.
And there's the tap. Flyweight division. Say hello to your worst nightmare. % of people in the U.S.
Yeah, here in the first round, she just had beautiful counter strikes. She rocked Cachoeira there, but decided to take the fight to the ground anyway, because this is where she knew she was going to have an even bigger advantage, was on top, using her ground and pound. I thought the fight was even going to get stopped here, but Cachoeira showed her toughness, survived it, and it ends up being a submission by rear naked choke after just relentless ground and pound from Valentina. Finally sinks in the rear naked choke, and a flawless performance from Shevchenko. Less than a minute now to go round two. Strong second round for Juliana Pena. Trying to create some distance here to strike. Shevchenko preventing that.
Shevchenko's done a good job defensively. Has not really attempted to get up at all. Looks like she is conceding the round to Pena as she attempts an armbar here. She's got enough time to finish it. This is tight. Pena's going to try and walk her feet over the other side. Oh, she got Valentina Shevchenko by submission. You go in there with preconceived thoughts on your opponent. You get caught sleeping. Armbar attempt here. Pena used to be flexible here and walking her feet around the head to escape. Can't get out because of excellent wrist control from Shevchenko. Rotates the hips. Knows she's not going to be able to extend her here. So then she goes belly down, gets her stomach down where you get a lot more leverage. But because she's controlling the wrist, Pena can't rotate out. And look at that tension.
The takedown, and then she stopped doing that, and then Valentina made the adjustment. Now it's a terrible position. This easily could be the end of the fight here, and it may very well be.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
And still the best in the world by a mile, Valentina Shevchenko.
All right, here we go with the takedown for Shevchenko. She gets a good knee landed on her, but you see Chookagian go for guard, and then that gives up the hips badly right there. She goes straight to side mount, passes, goes right over to the crucifix, immediately transitions, and just starts the pounding from there. I mean, that's a hard position to be in, especially in the beginning of the round when both of them are, you know, very strong and dry, and the punches just start landing, and you see Chookagian can't get out of here. And that's pretty much all that it looks like right here, is just eating punches with no defense whatsoever to protect her face at Chookagian.
I agree. I think if she just made her get back up, it would have been over.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
I think Shevchenko should try to switch to mount and really start hammering down with these shots. Now she's starting to really let these elbows go. You see the face of Murphy, not happy.
She does not like those.
Oh, big elbows. That'll do it. And still the undisputed best in the world. Get her another ruby for the belt. All right, here's that right hook, that check hook that me and DC have been talking about all night. She's landed it at will. Every time she threw it, she connected. Every time Murphy tried to close the distance, that right hand was waiting for her. And that one caught right on the ear, right behind the ear, and took her equilibrium. And then the champion does what she does best when she has you hurt. She was relentless. She got the fight to the ground. We were saying maybe that's a mistake. She knew better than us, of course. She gets on top in half guard and starts hammering away with this ground and pounding.
30K in Bitcoin total now.
Juana's constantly pressuring. Going back, that's it! Takes it, and that'll do it! Zhang Weili putting a capstone on the rematch! So, Juana pressures.
Oh my
Zhang
goodness.
spins, wait for it.
Oh.
Back fist to the neck,
Oh.
your ear.
No follow-ups by Weili.
None required. Take a look again. A little overcommittal. Spins. Here it is. Boom! Look at that on the carotid artery, on the jaw. The whole forearm lands with a tremendous amount of power, and the strawweight queen goes down. Victory in this fight. She's got to move around and use those kicks. She can't stay in the pocket like that because Andrade looks to fight like this. Wow!
Oh, clips! And now knees to the body for John.
Wow!
Elbows up top.
This is back for Andrade.
Is this the moment?
This is their heavy knees.
Minutes.
This is the
Zhang Weili makes history and does not take long to do so.
Let's take a look at it. Andrade walks forward, and Zhang catches it there with that right hand. Andrade was hurt. She came forward, and these elbows over the top were really good shots. Then she takes the tie clinch. She knows she has Andrade hurt, and she swarmed all over her. From here, Andrade is on the back foot. And there it is. It is done. It is over. And we have a new champion of the world.
It is the second fastest finish in UFC strawweight history.
That's a great triangle setup. Every single step in the way to putting that triangle together. And now she's going to use some elbows as well, just to make this even more gnarly.
Aguilar's locked her hands together to try and maintain some space in this triangle position. Oh, armbar! Look at this.
There's a tap.
Wow!
What a victory there!
Wow!
Weili, she submits the brown belt here in front of her home fans.
Let's take a look at this replay. So you can see here, Aguilar's got the clinch, and Weili came over the top with a big elbow. You can see immediately it caused the blood flow. And then the takedown from Weili, straight into side control, a position that she didn't give up all the way through that. Landing a few elbows, and once she'd got Jessica Aguilar distracted, she dropped straight over into mount and then took the triangle. Beautiful work, really nice transition from one position to the next. Locked that triangle up, isolated the arm.
Oh, but she put herself back in position.
Yes, because she's trying to get a submission.
She forced her hips, and now Carla's going to reverse this position.
Right, she's allowing Carla.
Oh, my goodness.
She's got the neck. She's got a crucifix here.
Carla's got to just keep fighting that hand. That left hand, and she's fine. She won't be able to choke her here, but now she's going to
Now
fight.
she's got it.
Yep.
Now she's got it.
There's
That's
the
it.
tap, and new Zhang Weili has regained the strawweight title. She finishes Carla Esparza at the Mecca.
Right here, guys, you see Zhang Weili defend the takedown. She floats her hips beautifully. She actually makes a mistake here. She tried to rush to the backside and fed her hips back to Carla. Now here, when she's in this crucifix, Carla's holding. See how Carla's holding Weili's left hand, not allowing her to go choke with that hand? No choke here. But the moment Weili clears the left hand, see, I said she can't choke her here. Carla's comfortable, she's calm. But watch Weili's left hand. The moment Carla lets go, it's over. Now she got her hand locked, she's got her other arm trapped, and she's got the choke.
Right, that guard is high and tight, and yet she still gets it through.
And you're seeing it on the left eye. Oh, made an attempt for the spinning back fist. Back taken. Oh, sensational job by Alexa Grasso with a minute to go.
Oh,
she's in deep.
That is getting tight, but it's on the chin, Joe. It's still on the chin.
She's got the strength. She can still smash her.
Oh my goodness.
Shevchenko keeping her wits about her. Not under the chin yet, more of a crank.
Oh! She's got behind the neck.
That's still tight.
This is so tight.
Oh, that's tight.
This is so tight.
That's really tight.
I think she got it.
Shevchenko Alexa Grasso is your former champion.
Submission by submission. Watch this back take because it's sensational.
Spinning back kick.
Look at this. I mean, so quick. She misses the spinning back kick, and Alexa Grasso is on her back. If we can see that in real time, it's amazing. Look how quick this is. Boom! Jumps on the back. Both hooks in immediately.
She was not playing around on that choke.
Oh, my goodness. And the way she cinched that up, never let go of the neck. Let's see it in real time.
Once she hit the hands.
Look at this.
Oh, gone.
Oh, my goodness. That's amazing.
Nice.
Back to the ground now. Grasso working off of Wood's back.
Trying to get that top hook in. Pulling her back into her lap. Got both hooks in now. Now, remember, watch your Takara France. How he always attacked the choke hand.
Chin. He needs to pull that hand down.
Oh, my goodness.
There it is. Alexa Grasso by submission in round one. First submission win of her career.
Right here you see Joanne spin. Alexa takes her down. Immediately takes her back. When she got the second hook in, she starts to attack choke. Joanne does the right thing. Attacks the choke hand on one side, but doesn't address the backside. Alexa ultimately gets the arm under the chin and gets the choke on the opposite side. Great win for Alexa Grasso. She said she was going to do. She said she was going to go out there and take the fight to Amanda Nunes. Her corner wants her to pressure. Oh my goodness! The jab is just touching me. Oh my God!
Nunes retreats.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness! She's exhausted. Amanda's tired.
She's exhausted and she's hurt.
Big deep breaths from Nunes. Dragged out by Pena.
Oh my goodness!
And then Pena to the back.
Oh, Juliana's got it down. She's got to choke her.
She's got to
Juliana, she's got to choke her. She's got to
With one of these punches, she was going to take her out. But Juliana kept connecting with that jab. Unbelievable.
Juliana just kept throwing, like she just kept throwing, and then you saw the look on Amanda's face change. You saw concern on Amanda Nunes, and Juliana Pena just kept going after her, and then, honestly, I mean, it's hard for me to say it. It's hard for me to say it, John, but guess what? When it got tough, and Juliana put her to a place that she used to go to, she tapped with no hook in.
Look at this.
I mean, but look at this. The hook's not in. Juliana's just choking her. No hook, no nothing. She literally is just choking Amanda. And before it even got crazy tight, she tapped.
And the ground strikes, as you see, they're piling up. 49 landed at this point for Pena. Oh, big elbow got through.
Just no quit in Dudavia either. She's trying to defend. She just doesn't really know how to get out of the position.
Just over a minute now to go in the round. That'll do it. With one final elbow, Juliana Pena is back.
And once she got the mount, Dudavia had no answer on how to get out. Pena switched from the hammer fists and punches and really started to find space to land those elbows. Fantastic. She held the mount for a long time, and a lot of times you don't see people posture up and throw down those strikes because it's easy to get reversed.
Oh, Rakoczy eats another big elbow there.
Rakoczy trying to bridge, but what she needs to do is get her elbows in front of the knees of Pena. Turn on her side and start pushing down on one of those knees. Pena now dropping heavy right hands.
And that might do it. Juliana Pena pouring it on now.
This is that crazy pace that Pena loves. Rakoczy has 15 seconds and less here. Almost 10 now.
We'll see if Rakoczy will survive to see a second round. She's covering up, but that'll do it. Juliana Pena.
It was that trip right there from Pena that brought it right back to the mat. And from there, it was all Pena from side control to mount. And she never let Rakoczy back into this as she landed some heavy shots here. Rakoczy was covering up pretty well, but Mari Yamasaki saw enough.
Flatten her out. Does she have both in, or is it just one hook? I can't see that on the side.
In, so it's going to be difficult.
There it is.
Oh, now there goes the second one. Sarah has to give her back to try to change a position.
Right to a body triangle.
Now, if you're on the bottom, you want to move that body triangle over to your right. You want Juliana Pena's foot that's hooking underneath to be on the mat.
Oh, that's getting tight.
Ooh. Oh, it's in.
She's fighting that hand.
Yep, the top hand is very important on that choke. But if you're Juliana Pena, you can choke with one arm. Sarah has got to try to get circling off to her left.
That's
Juliana. Juliana Pena submits Sarah McMahon.
You see right here, look at Juliana step across, beautiful little lateral drop. We call that Iranian in wrestling. Now when she gets to the back and she goes to her choke, notice the choke hand of Juliana Pena on the finish. As Sarah's fighting the top hand, Juliana catches her behind the shoulder. Look at that. Look at Juliana's left hand, or right hand, sorry. It's behind the shoulder of McMahon, or on her arm, grabbing her forearm. That right hand. Luke Rockhold used to throw a really good check right hook from the southpaw position. Look. Oh my goodness.
She gets a win in her debut. What a fantastic performance by the Frenchwoman Manon the Beast Fiorot.
Takedown when she needed. Let's see here. Oh, right upside, changes it up, comes with the roundhouse, and look, she mixes in the uppercuts. Her boxing also looking fantastic, and the aggression, like you talked about, John, she's very aggressive on the feet. She doesn't just sit back and wait like a traditional martial artist sometimes. She's very forward, pressuring her opponents, mixing in her takedowns.
She just looks a little too strong.
Big right sits her down. Now this is the beginning of the end. Fiorot hammering away, reaching back to her feet.
Look at that. She's so strong.
I'm telling you, fists of fury.
So overwhelming. And the toughness of Ricci to stay in this right now, I mean, goodness.
Could you imagine if she does something with this Kimura hold that she has here?
Goodness.
That's gonna do it. The Beast again.
What a...
I mean, look at this. Just swarms forward, letting the hands go. A lot of power, puts her down there. I thought it was going to be finished here. Got through with a lot of shots, but Ricci, no quitting her. Worked her way back to the feet, but not for long. Herb Dean had to step in, save her from herself. Too tough for her own good, but Manon Fiorot, my word, just sensational. Another tremendous performance.
I gotta say, great job by both these ladies to tough it out and show Manon. Ricci looked awesome, but Fiorot